Hey, this is Michael Emery. Thanks for tuning into the Slow Baja. This podcast is powered by Tequila Fortaleza, handmade in small batches, and hands down, my favorite tequila. Hey, I want to tell you about your new must-have accessory for your next Baja trip. Benchmark Maps has released a beautiful Baja California Road and Recreation Atlas. It's a 72-page large format book of detailed maps and recreation guides that makes the perfect planning tool for exploring Baja. Pick yours up at benchmarkmaps.com. In today's Travel Talk with Slow Baja, I'm happy to bring you a brief conversation with my new friend, Anton Jimenez, talking about Malagon Winery in the Valle de Guadalupe. But before we get started, I've got to say thanks to my Mexico venture amigo Ted Donovan for arranging our stay. As I've mentioned before, we have a division of labor here at Slow Baja. I handle all the vehicle prep, sponsor fundraising, and Ted handles the lodging, loading, and navigating. It's a huge relief for me just to focus on the driving, knowing that Ted has everything else covered. He booked our stay at Malagon Winery, and for that, he gets my heaping dose of gratitude this week. All right, thanks for listening, and on to today's show about Malagon Winery with Anton Jimenez. Say hello and tell me your name, please.
Anton Jimenez. I love adventure. I love to take vacations, riding motorcycles, with a good coffee, and nothing better than tequila and the sunset.
It's Slow Baja, it's Travel Talk, and I am at the beautiful Malagon Winery, Venedos Malagon, and I'm here with Anton Jimenez, and we've had a lovely breakfast of chilaquiles that Lazaro prepared for us, and the birds are chirping, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and I just wanted to get on to, wow, this is quite a setting. Tell me about this beautiful winery.
Well,
and hello, by the way.
Yeah, how you doing? It's Slow Baja. Welcome to Malagon Winery. We're glad to have you here, spending the night with us at the hacienda and enjoying the rico sabroso breakfast with Lazaro. He prepares really good breakfast. I hope you enjoy it this morning.
I did. It was really quite lovely.
Yeah, and as you notice, Malagon is in the middle of everything, away from everything, which is a really nature-surrounded scenery. And Malagon Winery is been producing wines for almost 30 years and also providing hospitality, visitors from many different places. And in the last 5 years, it's been trying to make people stay a little longer, get more involved with the community, get to know more people from Valle de Guadalupe. So your visit is a little richer with experiences, not just for gastronomic purpose, but also the people, experience with the people.
Well, you said something that really summed it up. You're close to everything and away from everything.
Yeah.
And I thought that was amazing last night to come right from dinner at Deckman's, drive down the dirt road here and get onto the property. And there's nothing but coyotes. There's stars are out, but there's nothing ruining the view. There's no big bright lights. You're not hearing the boom, 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 boom of somebody's party down the way. It's amazing how close it is, yet how far away it is. And so, can you give me a little history of the Malagons and the family and how this valley, how they found this spot?
Yeah, well, actually, the first families here in this area were Russians at the end of the 1800s, beginning of the 1900s. Malagon family purchased the land from them in the 80s. And it wasn't until almost 2000 that Señor Malagon, the actual owner, purchased all the land from their relatives, uncles and family, and decided to reactivate the winemaking from the land, which the Russians brought in. One of the plants, the varieties of the vineyards are Grenache, which is like 81 years old plant, and Señor Malagon brought it back to life, started doing the irrigation system, doing some experimentation, and he became a winemaker.
Here at Slow Baja, we can't wait to drive our old Land Cruiser south of the border. And when we go, we'll be going with Baja Bound Insurance. Their website's fast and easy to use. Check them out at bajabound.com. That's bajabound.com, serving Mexico travelers since 1994. Hey folks, I'm always telling you, ask your doctor if Baja is right for you. Well, I don't know what your doctor's going to say, but I want to let you know right now, it's the open enrollment period for the 2023 Baja XL Rally. That's right. If you need a little Baja care, you got to get in right now during the open enrollment period for the 2023 Baja XL Rally. February 17th through 26th, it's 3,000 miles in 10 days. It's a minimal assistance rally. That means there's no rescue trucks or no medical helicopters or no travel guides. You get to rely on your own wits and resources and probably the other 150 or 180 vehicles that are in this rally with you, who are always darn nice and willing to tow you out or give you a ride to the auto parts store or to the mechanic or whatever you need. But hey, the Baja XL is open to anyone by anything, so if it's street legal, you can drive at their classes. There's a competition class if you want to get in and solve geotagging treasure hunt questions all day and all night. There's the 4x4 touring class that Slow Baja does, where we just pull out our benchmark map first thing in the morning, get some machaca, some eggs, some hot coffee, take a look at where the route ends that day, and figure out what the most scenic, squiggly dirt roads are on our map, and that's how we do it. Again, there's no judging. It's a heck of a lot of fun. It's a major league adventure, and it will certainly cure your symptoms of mild seasonal lack of adventuring. All right, ask your doctor if Baja is right for you. The Baja XL Rally. More info at bajaxl.org, or feel free to DM me through slowbaja.com or the Slow Baja Instagram or Facebook sites for more info. And you have a tasting room here, and you also have some brewing going on, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
So you're creating wine and you're creating beer. Can you tell me a little bit about the two, the varieties that you don't need to tell me about cases per year, but maybe you tell me a little bit about if somebody wants to take a little Slow Baja off the beaten path down here, they're going to see a beautiful church that was also built by the Malagon family, No?
It was donated. The land was donated.
Donated,
and then
okay.
The church built it. Yeah.
And so you come right in the gate, and the tasting center is there.
Yeah, sure. Let me tell you a little bit about, because right now I've been for the last 3 months participating in the tasting experience. We came out with a new experience every year, and this year we have 4 wines. The first one is a rosé, Grenache rosé, which is like a granddaughter from the original plant. It's 12 years old. And then we go to 3 red wines. 2 of those are award winners of gold medal. One is a Petit Syrah, which is really, really good. It's amazing. The aroma is strong, but the flavor is smooth. And the other 2 are mixed, which is, one is 80% Cabernet, 20% Nebbiolo. And the last one is Equa, a mix of the house. That I'm pretty sure if you guys come and visit us, you're gonna get surprised when you try that wine. But the main thing is the people that work in the ranch. We have Maggie. She's been in the ranch for many years. She's been in the harvesting process, taking care of the plants, and cleaning the flowers area, helping around the hacienda, but also in the tasting room, sharing with the visitors the experience about living and working in a ranch that is producing good wine. Lazaro, which is the one who prepared the breakfast for us this morning, a really good guy. He helps us in the hacienda, he cooks, and also help the visitors with anything they can do. And Freddy is like the mechanic engineer, the one with the tractor and all that, but all of them are involved in this, and all because Senor Malagon is being creating a really good team of people here that you will find the experience when you come to visit.
Well, I think that was my first experience. Of course, Lazaro is just all warmth, and he's a big happy guy.
Yes, it is.
He's a big happy guy. Made us feel welcome immediately. And then the breakfast this morning, I'm just going to tell you, the chilaquiles is terrific. It's not something I usually eat for breakfast, and I'm set for the day. It was a hearty, wonderful breakfast, and no muss, no fuss. And Lazaro dealt it out in large portions, and it was very tasty.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, and again, it's beautiful and sunny here, and you really do feel like you're away. But within 5 minutes down your road or 2 minutes down your road, I'm right back on the main drag.
Yes, back at the village. Yeah, well, I don't know if you got here yesterday right before sunset time. It's kind of quiet, like you were saying before. At night or early in the morning, you can hear the coyotes. The birds wake you up. There's a lot of birds around. But the main thing is the open space. You know, you get here with a vision of Valle de Guadalupe, but when you get to Malagon Winery, you find a more open space kind of place, a real working active ranch with good wines and good people and plenty of space to come down if you are bringing a big RV vehicle, if you come in overlanding vehicles, pulling a trailer with toys, plenty of space to park and in a safe way because we're a safe environment.
Yeah, they closed. They told us that what time the gate closed, and if we got here after that, how to open the gate without problems, but to close it behind us. And how many rooms do you have here?
We have 4.
You have 4 rooms.
4 rooms, 2 suites and 2 regular rooms.
Okay, Ted and I are in one of the regular rooms, and it was quite lovely. Had a wonderful shower this morning, and that's always saying something in Baja. You don't always get a warm shower wherever you're staying, so that was lovely to get a warm shower. What I'd like to impress upon here is it doesn't feel commercial. It feels like I'm in a friend's home.
Yeah,
it's like it feels like I have a friend with a ranch, and I could come here and stay, and it just feels very comfortable. And I think that's somebody here is doing something right to make me feel that way immediately, whether that's Lazaro's orders or the way he approaches life. But I just want to say that Malagon Malagon Winery, Slow Baja approved. I hope you check it out online, folks. Make a reservation, come and stay for a day or 2 or 3. Use it as a base to see the rest of the Valle.
Sure. Anytime you guys want to visit us, come over.
What's the best way for people to find out about the ranch?
It is online right now. We have malagonwinery.com, but you also can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, same thing, Malagon Winery. I think in Facebook we're on the Viñedos Malagon Valle de Guadalupe. That's in Facebook. And each of those 3 options, you can send us a message, contact direct, and we'll provide any information you need. Even though if you're not staying with us, you can call and ask for what's going on in Valle. We are in the middle of the village, almost. So we know how to direct you to go to the grocery store, get ice cream with the locals, maybe a fest going on with the Native Americans around the ranch. In the right season, we might point you over so you can enjoy your visit to Valle in a more enjoyable way.
Well, Anton, thanks for spending a few minutes with Slow Baja this morning.
My pleasure.
Been a beautiful day. We need to get down the road. But again, one more time, folks. Malagon Viñedos, Malagon Winery, Slow Baja approved. Check it out.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Have I told you about my friend True Miller? You've probably heard the podcast, but let me tell you, her vineyard, Adobe Guadalupe Winery, is spectacular. From the breakfast at her communal table, bookended to an intimate dinner at night, their house-bred Azteca horses, Solomon the horseman, will get you on a ride that'll just change your life. The food, the setting, the pool, it's all spectacular. AdobeGuadalupe.com. For appearing on Slow Baja today, our guest will receive the beautiful Benchmark Map 72-page Baja Road and Recreation Atlas. Do not go to Baja without this, folks. You never know when your GPS is going to crap out, and you're going to want a great map in your lap. Trust me. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that conversation as much as I enjoyed Lazaro's amazing chilaquiles. As Anton says, Malagon Winery is in the middle of everything, away from everything. I couldn't agree more. Check them out if you need a taste of tranquilo, and please tell them Slow Baja sent you. All right, hey, if you're still listening, take a moment, do me a solid, rate the show on Apple or Spotify, hit that 5-star, say something nice, tell people why you listen, and do share the show with a Baja pal. Thanks this week to Jamie Wolmagoof, Mark Bechtold, my good pal Kevin Garmston, who came with me on the Nora Mexican 1000, and my new friend Kendall Jennings for dropping tacos in the tank. I really appreciate it, folks, so thanks to those guys for making the drop. And to my sponsor, Baja Bound Insurance. You know, I have an affiliate program with Baja Bound now. You can buy your Baja Bound insurance right through my sponsor page at slowbaja.com. You get the same great price, and they drop a taco in my tank. And I really have to say thanks. It's a surprise every time that happens, and I greatly appreciate it. So please, if you're going to Mexico, buy your Baja Bound insurance right through slowbaja.com. Click the sponsor page, click the Baja Bound logo. You go right to the site, same great price, and I get the taco surprise. You know, it may be a little late to get a Slow Baja surprise under the tree, but I've got modern trucker hats in stock, all 3 styles. Dad hats are in stock, not just for dads, of course. Mrs. Sarah Roach Martin at the Roach Coach, she looks great in her Slow Baja dad hat when she's hanging at Cow Patty or in Puertecitos. Black and white t-shirts are in stock. Black sweatshirts are in stock. So show your support for Slow Baja. Buy some merch. All right, enough of my begging. I'll be back with an interesting Baja conversation before you know it. And in the words of Mary McGee's Baja loving pal Steve McQueen, Baja's life. Anything that happens before or after is just waiting.